bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Del and you're here to be extra with Del. If you're new to my channel, I must let you know that I vlog about beauty pageants yearly and talk to you guys about my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the queens. And today, you guys, we're going to talk about Miss Grand International 2024 versus Rachel Gupta drama again. I know. This is just never ending, you guys, because today we're going to talk about the official filing, the lawsuits filing against Rachel Gupta, but Miss Grand International Corporation or whatever, LLC or whatever company they represent. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk also about Miss Cosmo 2024 standing up for Rachel Gupta and congratulating Miss Grand International 2024. I was going to say Rachel Gupta, I meant Opiaza, as well as Miss Universe Chile 2024, Emilia Diaz, gives an interview of her potential, her possible joining or not possible joining Miss Grand International 2025. So, again, you guys, it's the weekend. Buckle up because this tea is hot. So let's spill it with me, okay? Let's go. All right, you guys, let's go over the allegations against Miss Rachel Gupta for a legal response by Miss Grand International. 1, defamation and dissemination of false information. She falsely accused the organization of a loss of USD $1,000, a claim that was fabricated with no factual basis and made solely to seek additional financial compensation. Unauthorized contact with sponsors. She privately contacted MGI sponsors to gain personal benefits for her family, including requesting free cosmetics. See, that's the thing. That's gonna haunt her. I mean, I believe in that. I believe that's a legit accusation and a legit lawsuit, you guys. Violations of cosmetic surgery clause during contract. She underwent unauthorized cosmetic procedures while under contract without notifying the company as required. I don't know why Rachel did that, and at one point she has to talk about her breast. The breast, she's gonna have to be a breasty queen, okay? Attempted extortion of US dollars of $4,500. She attempted to coerce the organization into paying an additional $4,500 without submitting any supporting documents, relying only on unverified personal claims. I don't know what that's about. Defamation of company products. She publicly described MGI's product as cheap, low quality, and disgusting, thereby damaging the company's commercial reputation. She didn't have to do that, MGI. We already know it's cheap. I mean, hello? Like, we don't have to be a scientist. Oh, okay, scientist, Yana. Like Sinaloa and Laguna of the Philippines. Yana, Eduana Marie, okay? You don't have to be a scientist to know that those things are cheap. We already know, girl. False declarations during pageants and interviews. She made misleading and false statements regarding her qualifications and background during interviews in the competition prior to the final judgment. I wonder what that is. I'm not sure what that is, you guys. Number 7 is sexual harassment towards male and LGBTQ. Sexual harassment towards male and LGBTQ staff. She engaged in inappropriate physical conduct by frequently hugging male staff members and LGBTQ team members, including creative directors, cameraman, makeup artists, and hairstylists. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Breach of contractual duties. She failed to perform duties as assigned by the company, including refusing to attend required events. But by the time that she was supposed to do all these events, she was already dethroned. And then lastly, failure to comply with clear contract terms. She repeatedly disregarded contractual clauses that were explicitly outlined and agreed upon. So that's a little complicated, complex. I don't know what they mean by failure to comply with clear contract terms. But I mean, is it clear though? Who knows, guys? But so these were the main allegations that MGI has claiming against, alleging against Miss Rachel Gupta, Miss Grand International 2024 of India. But you guys, that sexual harassment towards male and LGBTQ staff had me dead. I was like, that's why I can't take any of this shit seriously. How is that even part of this? No one told the person, whoever the lawyer is, whoever wrote this, like that sounds ridiculous. All right, let's take a look at what the netizens are saying. So by the way, shout out to these people that I am. You're welcome. I'm totally promoting your Instagram. So these are all from Instagram, you guys. Let's read some of the comments. All right, you guys. So this girl, Luana Mora Abrao, was what she said. I was really enjoying Miss Grand, but now he's acting like a lost young man who doesn't know what to do with his future. We're with Rachel no matter what people say about her. Okay. All right. Another person said, Rachel, the ultimate winner. Heart, heart, heart. Our love for Rachel never stops. Okay. She might be Indian. All right, Arquitecto de Mises. All right, I know this person. He's the one who is hating on me because of what I said about Antonia. We still love Arquitecto de Mises. So what he said was, focus on your new queen piece of trashes. Ooh, you guys, Arquitecto de Mises is calling the Miss Grand International CJ Opiaza a piece of trash. Wow. JRed310 said, really, number 7? Ha, that's comedy. As a gay man, we love when women hug us. I can't. And then someone, Miss El Tocuyo Award. I love that Instagram, by the way. That El Tocuyo Award is a funny, very funny Instagram, and I love following it. And that person said, oh, it's the 7th one. Yeah, it's hilarious. And then what other people say, some person named Peter Fan Hyung said, she hugged people too much. I've never heard of such nonsense. I can't, me neither. And then Coco Blaise said, MGI is going downfall each day, so they simply come up with silly things. Please, all the pageants fans in the world, do you still follow this organization? Such a shameless organization. I really feel pity for all the girls who are still under Miss Grand International. Heartbroken. It's true, you guys. I mean, no matter what you say, whose side you're on, it's ridiculous. The first 3 part, yeah, you can kind of fight that off. But the whole, like, how can I take that seriously? Like, hugging LGBT, like, come on, you guys. Anyway, did she like hug them and touch them in inappropriate areas? Like, is that, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta be more specific, Miss Grand International, because otherwise we're not gonna take you seriously. Just ridiculous. Now, here we go. Now, Miss Cosmo 24 Indonesia from Indonesia is speaking out and utilizing that fabulous voice of hers to speak out against Miss Grand International, you guys. And I mean, why wouldn't you? Like, this has gone overboard, you guys. So this is what Queen Tata, not Supernational Tata, Cosmo Tata. So this is what she said, you guys. If you're not aware, she made some really strong comments about this situation. And she said, this is no longer about personal issues or whose side you're on. It's about a man in power publicly body shaming a woman. It's about a leader, someone who claims to fight against violence, making degrading and objectifying comments about a woman's body. I kept quiet because I did not want to look like I was jumping into drama that was not mine. At first, it seemed personal. I wasn't there. I didn't know the full story, and I didn't think it was my place to speak. But now, with the facts in front of me, I've seen and heard in the words for myself. The president of the major international organization, Nawat, one that claims to advocate for ending violence, went on record to body shame and degrade a woman. He called her delusional. He mocked her body and he made cruel comments about how she smells, which is defamation, right? You can support whoever you want, but if you're still clapping when someone in power publicly humiliates a woman, then we have a bigger problem. This is not the example we should set for young girls watching. We deserve better, we demand better. To anyone watching this unfold, especially young girls, you know this. Know this. You are more than your looks. You deserve respect. You have the right to take up space without being humiliated for it. We all do. Wow, what an incredible response from Tata of Miss Cosmo 2024. And it's true though, you guys. And the thing is, she has a very, very influential voice. She's very well known in Indonesia, as you guys know. Also, like, Indonesia is one of Philippines' mortal enemy when it comes to pageantry. So that's to me, she is speaking out against something that needs to be spoken out against, honestly. And even Rachel Gupta responded to her post saying that this is what she said: "Thank you so much for saying this. You are incredible." And it has 10.9 thousand likes, you guys. So yeah, so incredible. So, women supporting other women. So love that. And you guys, Supernova also supported Rachel Gupta. So hey, looks like India and Indonesia are having a little bit of love affair in the moment, you guys. So kudos to Miss Cosmo 2024 for standing up for what is right. And then, of course, she also congratulated 𝐊𝐵𝐺. She said that her win may be surrounded by noise, but that doesn't make it any less valid. She stepped into a hard-earned and well-deserved role with strength, and no one should take that away from her. She is not responsible for the words or actions of the organization's leadership, and she should not be blamed or dragged through the controversy. She doesn't owe anyone an explanation for accepting the crown. Oh, okay. She earned it. Her achievements stand on its own, and she deserves to be seen for who she is, not overshadowed by someone else's action. I totally get what you're saying, Tata, but at the same time though, when this is all over, when she's not a queen anymore, you still have an entire career ahead of you. This is gonna come up. Like, people are gonna ask you, like, during that time, and this isn't over yet. Like, it's possible that Nawat is gonna be like sued by someone, or maybe he's doing something illegal. But you knowing that there's some shadiness happening, that becomes a question of your character. Not just 𝐊𝐵𝐺, but the other queens that are part of it, like Luciana Fuster, Isabella, and Inkfa, like all those queens that that always surrounds Nawat, or are supporting Nawat right now. It's gonna haunt you. That's why it's so wise to not, be attached to Nawat and his name, because it might not be damaging now, but it's definitely gonna be damaging to their career in the long term, especially if it's pageantry. So, but yes, congratulations to 𝐊𝐵𝐺. It's not her fault that Nawat is a messy person and rude, but she made a conscious decision knowing that all of this had happened, you know what I mean? So there's a question there. So, and we should be allowed to question that. Absolutely. Did she work hard? Absolutely. But can we question her integrity? Absolutely, because she's fully aware of what happened in the last year. So, she can never deny that. But good luck to her reign. And you guys, Miss Universe 2024 Chile broke her silence. She finally spoke against Miss Grand International. Let's take a listen, you guys.
No querría este año, la verdad. Lo tuve en mi cabeza eventualmente, pero cosas que van pasando con la vida, con los tiempos que a veces no cuadran y no funciona, no. pero estoy súper tranquila con mi participación en el Miss Universo el noviembre pasado.
All right, you guys. So I'm just trying to start drama. She didn't speak up against Miss Grand International, but to me, the very fact, I know this bitch wanted to join Miss Grand International. We can tell that this girl wanted to join, because Miss Grand International, after Miss Grand International 2024, MGI seemed to be so promising to be it was such a promising alternative to Miss Universe, you guys. And then, and I think that's why I met 𝐈𝐬𝐬𝐬 in Mexico, and it seems like she was a little bit convinced to go to Miss Grand International 2025, but definitely the very fact that she doesn't want to join has a lot to do at the very fact that there's so much controversies happening right now. And I would be kind of like apprehensive as well if I was a queen that's wanting to join a pageant. You want to invest in something, but you want the pageant or the organization to invest back within to you as well. You know what I mean? So it has to be reciprocated. And I think many of the queens are starting to see that, like, maybe it's not as beneficial as it used to be, perhaps. I don't know. Who knows, you guys? I mean, some of the queens were able to attend the Cannes Film Festival. But then Rachel Gupta was also able to attend Cannes Film Festival without Miss Grand International's help. So it clearly, you don't really, it's a great way to expose yourself out there and just get your name known. But ultimately, I think queens are going to be hesitant to join Miss Grand International now, for sure. I mean, look at this stunning bitch, 𝐈𝐬𝐬𝐬. She doesn't even want to go. Aww. Anyway, I wonder how Miss Grand International is going to be like this year, you guys. And that's about it, you guys. That's the tea for the entire week. We've been just gagging and talking about this issue between Rachel Gupta and Miss Grand International, and it continues, you guys. Anyway, you guys, so that's about it. Let me know what your thoughts are about those official lawsuits they're alleging against Rachel Gupta. How funny was that, you guys, the sexual harassment? I think it's probably because Rachel Gupta accused Miss Grand International of sexual harassment. You guys remember how she said that, like, they sexually harassed her and other queens as well by, like, making, like, deplorable insults about the queens' bodies and stuff like that. Anyway, you guys, so I mean, maybe this weekend, maybe next week, there's something new, you guys. So we're gonna keep you guys updated on what's going on there. And what did you guys think of this whole, like, lawsuit thing and the reaction of Miss Cosmo? Wasn't that so super noble of Miss Cosmo 2024? That was really great for her to be supportive. And not only of Rachel Gupta, but as well of CJ Opiaza. So she's definitely a great role model and embodying what a true queen is. And Miss Chile, I'm sad we're not gonna see Miss Universe 𝐈𝐬𝐬𝐬 of Chile again, because she is fucking gorgeous, you guys. Meeting her in person, girl, she was stunning, stunning, stunning. Anyway, queens, that's about it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment box below. And it's the weekend. Enjoy your weekend, queen. It's also Pride. Wild out and enjoy your Pride, okay? Anyways, queens, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? And that's about it. As always, remember, stay beautiful and stay extra. Bye, queens. Mwah.